My name is Bart George. 21 years ago, I was involved in a serious logging accident in Oregon. I was cutting logs with a chainsaw as a machine picked up another log, threw it, and it hit me in the head. It actually happened twice. I was knocked unconscious by the log. Two of my coworkers provided CPR so I would survive. I broke every bone in my face and my brain was bleeding. I underwent brain surgery on my damaged frontal lobes, the area of the brain that controls organization and reasoning. I was in a coma for 9 days. 5 years after I woke from the coma, I started having grand mal seizures that continued until just a few years ago. Following my traumatic brain injury, I had problems with confusion and I wasn't sure what was happening around me. I had difficulty controlling my emotions, my temper. I was a heavy smoker, an alcoholic, and at one point I drank up to 28 cups of coffee a day. I came to Bancroft about 3 years ago. I changed my lifestyle, learned about anger management and brain injury, and I continue to work on that. I've developed strategies to deal with people in order to take my mind off things that bother me. Even just 1 year ago, I was not interested in making these changes. Now I work with psychologists and rehabilitationists, therapists. They have given me a lot of helpful advice. The people I work with are very intelligent and they know what they are talking about. I started listening to them and realized they understood what I was going through. Now I'm able to plan, organize, and sequence things. I'm able to use public transportation to travel home to see my family. I know how to act in situations and deal with people effectively. I'm able to read people a lot more easily. I feel like I can now anticipate what will happen before it does. These were things that were not possible after I sustained a frontal lobe injury. It's a good idea to set goals for yourself every week. I try to achieve goals that will make myself better. I have not had a seizure in 3 years, and I've been sober since February 8th, 2008. Sometimes I wonder if my injury actually saved my life. I am not sure how long I would have survived with the lifestyle I used to live. I'm still working to improve my memory and thinking of changes that I can make that will better my life. My current goals include exercising more often to get my body in better shape. I want to learn more so I can make better decisions. I want to spend more time with my grandchildren and get a job to start working again. I also want to be there for my family and help them out financially. There are a few people I would like to thank this evening. I want to thank Katie Shank. Katie has always done a really good job. She handles her job well. She's very intelligent and she has given me advice and seen me at my worst. She has always been right there for me. She has always been forgiving. I want to thank Tom Fulcher. Tom is a staff member who has helped me a lot. He's a very nice guy and he's always he's always really easygoing and straight talking. Tom is someone I always feel I can talk to. Cheryl Shields. Cheryl helped me in the past resolve situations. She always knows what to do when I am having difficulty. She is very easygoing and someone that I admire. Brandon Huggy. Brandon is a really nice guy that I always felt comfortable with. Cheryl Shields. Cheryl helped me in the past resolve situations. She always knows what to do when I'm having difficulty. She's very easygoing and someone that I admire. Brandon Huggy. Brandon is a really nice guy that I always felt comfortable with. Stefan Tabar. Stefan is a really intelligent person. He always seemed to know that answer to any question I had. I admire his intelligence. I'd like to thank some of these staff members at the treatment center or services. Chris Lukyanovich, Janine Gardner, Grace Celentano, Bill Lewis, Sandra Jacobs, and Arlene DiStefano. I'd like to thank Dr. Karen Lindgren. Karen does a really good job. Whenever I ask her a question, I always feel like I can get the truth. Karen helped me learn how to manage my emotions. I'd like to thank Dr. Zach Ekman. Zach is very intelligent. He is knowledgeable and interesting. He's full of information and gives me good answers. I'd like to thank Chris Partridge. Chris gives me very good advice. Chris has helped me whenever I have a problem. I have so many questions, and he's always willing to go out of his way to help me find a solution. Chris has helped me with the budgeting, planning, organizing, and setting weekly goals. These are only some of the many people who have helped me, and I can't thank everyone personally, but even if I did not mention your name, thank you.